Today, when I look around, it amazes me how many people are having issues with their weight. They just can't get it under control. And it's become a huge problem, particularly as we get to 50 and beyond. The problem, as I see it, is that we have had just way too many magic bullets thrown our way, and it's clear that none of them work. Now, if I've learned anything over the years, it is that we need to eat real food. We need to stop eating out like we do. It's literally killing us. I started a health and nutrition company in 2000, and I spent a lot of time over the next 10 years on the road. On the road, of course, I promoted my product, but I spoke to a lot of people about what they eat in a day. I estimate over 10,000 over the years. And if you know me personally, I probably know what you eat in a day. This experience has given me a very unique perspective and also helped guide me on my journey to thrive at 50 and beyond. At 40, I decided to make major changes in my life, and I literally gave up my career to do it. As hard as that was on me financially, I have never looked back, and I've never regretted it for a second, because today it shows. And I am very confident that I am going to thrive at 50 and beyond. Now, if you haven't gotten the memo yet, Canadians, it's going to take you 8 months to see a specialist. I know I am not a patient person, and that's not going to work for me. So my only other option is to take care of myself and make sure I never have to go see those guys. The problem is, where do you start? And if I've learned anything over the years, I know that reinventing the wheel doesn't work. What we need to do is take something we do every single day and build on it. Just like anything, you need a good foundation, and this is how you create one. So when I ask myself, what is something most everyone does every day? Most people have a coffee. That's your foundation. Instead of just that caffeine high that makes you crash, I am going to teach you how to make a coffee that is going to power you right till lunchtime with more clarity, focus than you've ever had, but also you're not going to be hungry. So what we need to start is coffee. Now, of course, a lot of people just make it in a pot. I use a coffee basket. Why do I use a coffee basket? Because I travel a lot and I like good coffee. At home, I'm conscious about the amount of caffeine I drink, so I want one really good cup, and I like mine strong. In the coffee basket, I can control it because it's mine, and there's never any left lying around. It just drips like a regular coffee drip. Now, how am I going to change this simple coffee into a nutritional powerhouse? You need two components. The first is fat. Yes, fat, but the right kind of fat. And what I'm looking for are medium chain triglycerides. How do I get those? Grass-fed butter is what you're looking for if you're looking for MCTs. Now, in the butter, you're getting about 15% MCTs, but you're also getting some extra. What you're getting here is your fat-soluble vitamins. The important ones, A, D, and K. What's unique in the grass-fed butter, particularly, is your vitamin K2. This isn't easy to find in our diets. What you need vitamin K2 for? As we age, so many of us are having bone issues. So many of us are taking calcium. We need to make sure that calcium deposits in the bone and not in our arteries, causing us a double coronary. Vitamin K2 is essential in that process. It cannot be done without. In fact, the K2 scavenges a lot of other vitamins and minerals and make sure it goes in the right spot. That's important. You can also go for the MCT oil. Vegetarian, vegan, you're going to go for this. The MCT oil is super concentrated MCTs. So it's more potent than the grass-fed butter in that particular department. Why do you need those concentrated MCTs? If you're worried about Alzheimer's, there's lots of research talking about MCTs and brain health. Super, super important. If you're looking to lose weight, I would ramp up the MCTs to start and then gravitate over to the butter. Or again, use both. Okay, so we're going to put our fat in. I'm just going to go with a little dash of MCTs. When you start these MCTs, start with a teaspoon. Move up to a tablespoon eventually. Your body's not used to eating these fats. It needs a little time to get with the program. Don't be harsh. Extremes aren't good. Slow and steady wins the race. Now, I love my grass-fed butter. I am a butter fanatic. I never bought into the margarine is better baloney, ever. Because I'm putting my MCTs in, I'm not going to add quite as much butter though. There we go. I have no idea how you could ever eat butter and margarine and put them in the same group. It's impossible. Now, the second component of this simple coffee that makes it a nutritional superstar is the protein. Now, when I started doing these coffees, I was making it with the whey protein. I do promotions for Garden of Life in my little territory of Saskatchewan, and it worked perfectly. I loved it. But then I had a visit from a young friend of mine that I've known for many, many years. Jelena came popping through my door a month ago, armed with her collagen. Now, I've had a unique perspective on collagen for a long, long time. I make my collagen by taking a supplement called BioSil. I want to grow my collagen, so I'd never really taken it. I tried bits and pieces, but it never really gelled. When Jelena came in with her collagen and added it to the coffee, I was blown away. You're going to take your scoop. That is 10 grams. If I'm using the whey protein, I'm going to go for a little less than half a scoop. Unlike so many people stopping off and getting their double-double, which is a double coronary, I don't use sugar. I've been off it for 20 years now. I'm the girl in my youth that drank 4 to 6 cups of coffee with 2 tablespoons of sugar in each one. I went cold turkey 20 years ago on the sugar, but I still like my candy coffee. How do I get my candy coffee? Stevia. Do not be fooled by the processed stevias that just have stevia as the last ingredient in their formulation, but marketed as stevia. You want the extract. This one's really good. Organic, then you're guaranteed of the process too. Because I like my candy, I have about 4 drops. This is super sweet. It's my thing. And then I'm going to get my handy immersion blender and blend it up. See how frothy it's getting? I love this blender, and this is why. When I travel, I take it with me. Because I don't stop doing these healthy things I do for myself because I'm traveling. Why would I do that? I love this. This is delicious. And we're going to pour it up. Perfect. Look at it. It's frothy. It's yummy. This is pure bliss. What we need to be clear on is the fact that the collagen, the 1 in 3 that's being marketed today, this one is a bovine from the hide collagen, is that it's not going to grow collagen, but it is going to maintain. And that's important as we age. Your skin, your hair, your nails are all going to be a beneficiary. But your cartilage, your joints, and your bones are also going to benefit. One of the unforeseens for me of taking the collagen and the MCTs together has been my guts. I've had issues with my guts for years, and I have worked very, very hard to change that over the years. The recent addition of the collagen has made my guts sing, and that's huge. Today, people are so exposed to processed and genetically modified foods. All too many people are suffering from gut issues, digestive issues, and we need our digestion if we're going to thrive at 50 and beyond. This is a way to take it back, restore it. Over the last few years, there has been so much research emerge regarding the brain and gut connection. It is so important to restore the gut integrity so that everything functions. You're absorbing your nutrients. If you would like to join me for more videos on how to thrive at 50 and beyond, please subscribe to my channel. And of course, you can always find me on Facebook and Instagram, Thrive at 50. Here's to building solid foundations.